Welcome back to Teacher Tom's YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about verbs. We'll jump right into it. Today the topic is regular verbs in Norwegian. Svake verb. It means weak verbs. I have no idea why they call it that, but these are the verbs that ends with et, te, de, or dde, as you can see here, in the past tense, preteritum. So here are some examples of all of those four different categories. The point is that you cannot really, at least with the first five here, you can't really just look at them and know or tell by the letters if they end with et, te, de, or dde in the past tense, but you will get there that you know instinctively or automatically how to use the past tense with these words when you get to know Norwegian a little bit better. But let's go through them one by one. And the first two words are from the first category. Å snakke means to speak. Å snakke, snakker. Past tense, snakket. And presens perfectum, har snakket. So here you can see that it ends with et and et here as well. And that's one of my points with this video. We can find a pattern here. Have a look at this next one. Å danse means to dance. Danser, danset, har, sorry about that, har danset. And these two are from the first category, which we call the et verbs. They end with et, as you can see here. Snakket, danset. And if they end by et in the past tense, in preteritum, they do the same in the perfect tense. Snakket, har snakket. Danset, har danset. Jeg snakker nå. Jeg snakket i går. Jeg har snakket i mange år. For eksempel. Neste kategori å spille, next category, is te verbs. Spiller, spilte, har spilt. This is a te verb, and then you see that the e at the end is taken away when we go from the past tense, preteritum, to the perfect tense. Lese, which means to read. Å spille means to play. To play, play or plays. Played, have played. Å lese means to read, as I said. Leser, leste, har lest. The second te verb, and you see the pattern here. These te verbs, they lose their e when we go from past tense to perfect tense. Når vi går fra preteritum til perfektum, så mister de e på slutten av ordet. Neste, å leve. Å leve, it actually doesn't mean to live, or it can mean to live, but it's more like to be alive. To be alive. Å leve. Lever. And here we have a new category. Levde. De. And here it goes from levde to levd. Å leve. Lever, levde, har levd. So this is the DE category. And the next one, The last two verbs here are from the fourth category, DDE. And very typical with the DDE verbs is that they are short verbs. They normally end with a vowel, like O and Ö. Å bo means to live, like to have a house, and this is where I live. I have my family and my house, and yeah, you know what I mean. I live in Norway, for example. Jeg bor I Norge. Okay, so here's a short one. Then we have to use double D. Not every time, but most of the time, and that's how we do it. Bor, bodde, har bodd. Og snø, to snow. To snow. Snør, snødde, har snødd. And as you can see with these DDE verbs as well, they also lose the E when we go from preteritum to presens perfectum, from the past tense to the perfect tense. So the pattern is that the ET verbs, which is perhaps or probably the largest of the categories of verbs in Norwegian, they are the same in the past tense and the perfect tense, while all the others, TE, DE, and DDE verbs, they lose their E at the end of the word when we go from the past tense to the perfect tense. Okay, so that's the key aspects of how you use the words in the different tenses, but this is like the formal way of doing it. If you travel around Norway, you will meet many dialects, and you will meet different people who speak and write these, maybe not write, but at least speak the words in a different way. So this is just a standardized forms that we use. If you have an exam, for example, at a university, you have to write it in this way. But if you go to the West Coast, for example, it's typically normal that they, for example, say å snakke, snakker, and then they use the TE ending for this ET verb. So they say, for example, snakte, har snakt. So if you mix up at least the first two categories, ET and TE, it's not a big problem when you speak, but when you write, you have to do it in the correct way, of course. If you have any questions, just post them in the comment box, and I'll try to reply as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another video very soon.